This build shreds. We are taking out the Capstone World Tier 4, level 61, with ease. Firewall Sorcerer is where it's at. What up, everybody? Kalfka here, and we made it to World Tier 4 after playing for 15 hours. We took a half day yesterday, and we just played all day. Thank you for everyone that stopped by the stream. I really appreciate it. That was freaking awesome. All right, so I want to talk about leveling real quick because at 50, I changed my build, and you're going to see it. You already seen it in the video of me defeating the World Tier 3 boss to get into 4. But we switched to Firewall, and I just want to talk about it a little bit because I think that it is such a good build to level with, and I'm going to show you why in just a second. And you don't need a lot of gear to do it. So you just need to put the Paragon tree in the right spot. And once you have the Paragon tree in the right spot, get a couple aspects, and your guy will be all good and ready to go. So we are literally in the video killing mobs 14 levels above us, 75. We're level 61, as you can see down there. And we are getting experience extremely fast. So if you want to level fast, use Firewall, and you will go through World Tier 3 and 4 extremely fast. So let's just talk about a couple aspects that are important. First, you're going to want to get Prodigies, or I'm sorry, using a cooldown restores 15 mana. That is very important. That's going to give you that extra mana you need for all your firewalls. I also think this is important because we're using Arc Lash. So basic skills, gain attack speed. These are all from the Codex, so you could go get these really quick. Especially if you haven't had a chance to play yet, you're probably playing this weekend or whatever that looks like. I just want to give you guys a little bit more of a guide because I've now played in the game. So I do like this as well. When you cast Firewall and you walk over it, you get movement speed by 18%. This could go up to 25%. These boots already have a lot of movement speed on it. I'm trying to move it around the map very quickly, and that is key. So real quick, you can see on the bar that we do have Firewall, we have Arc Lash, Teleport, Frost Nova, Flame Shield, and then we have Inferno, which you don't see the Flame Shield in the Inferno, but that's okay. Inferno and Flame Shield. Then for the enchantments, I will scoot this over so you guys could see the enchantments. We do have Fireball. When you're playing against bosses, if there's lots of mobs, you could switch that out and switch it for Fireball. But you could just leave it as Fireball when you're fighting against like anything with like a boss or a lot of health. And then the Firewall enchantment. So this is going to be the really important part. So we're going to go into the skill tree, and we're going to take it slow on this one. So we do want Firebolt, just in case we want to use that when we fight bosses. We're going to advance Arc Lash. I would advance Arc Lash a little bit later. You don't need to go 5 out of 5 or 4 out of 5 right away, but we want to go to Glinting Arc Lash. And then we do want to get Devastation with Dominance, Elemental Dominance for the extra damage, because your mana actually stays up pretty high in this build. You got Flame Shield here, which is always good. Teleport to Shimmering Teleport. Glass Cannon for the extra damage. Elemental Attunement to reset your cooldowns, especially on Frost Nova. Frost Nova pumps when you use Frost Nova. Frost Nova is going to help things, make things vulnerable. Might not need this if I get the tuning stone that makes things vulnerable, so we'll have to see on that. Then we want Precision Magic because lucky hit chance is really important in this build. We're going to go into all of the defensives here. With Align the Elements, goes into Protection and Mana Shield. We want Devouring Blaze. We take Firewall. We want Firewall to burn after leaving the Firewall. This is very important because a lot of times mobs are going to run out and they're going to just die. So that's perfect. and that's maxed out. And then we also want permafrost into hoarfrost for that extra damage, especially with frozen enemies. It does a lot of damage. It's insane. And then we want Inferno, and we max out Inferno because when you cast Inferno, all your mana costs are free, so you cast so many firewalls during that time. Fiery Surge, only 1 point, and then Endless Pyre max out, and then I maxed out Warmouth because I like the extra health, and then the last one is Combustion. So Paragon Tree, this is what, I would suggest just kind of like make it your own for now, and then we could figure out, I don't know exactly what's going to be the best Paragon Tree until I really, really spend some time in it. So I didn't get a chance to do that, but I know that Elementalist needs to go here. Adept is really good to get to early on. Elementalist should be here, so it powers these nodes up. So we'll switch that in a little bit when we can. Searing Heat does a lot of extra damage, so I went into Searing Heat, and then I kind of grabbed all the fire nodes, so I can do more fire damage, fire damage, fire damage, fire damage. I need to grab these two still. And then I went into Flame Feeder here because all the dex nodes were surrounding it, and obviously not being level 15, you want to actually still able to utilize the Glyph's power if you can. And then here I'm gonna move Adept to here, and then I'm gonna move Elementalist to here. So once I get to this board in the Burning Instinct, I'm thinking I want to just try to go crazy with the Burning Instinct board and go out here. We're going to go out here, and then we're going to go up here and get Burning Instinct. So we'll go into the construct. So this is where I would say just have some fun with it at the start. You're not going to have everything. Like, I'm missing a lot of tuning stones right now that I'd actually really want to try out. So especially this duration one, I really want the duration one for the Flash of Adrenaline. So, and then I also really want the burning support one. And then I also really want registered damage support. I'm curious what that's going to do. I'm very curious how that's going to work because I really want to get Tempest as well. So I'm not going to even go over like what to put where, because honestly it doesn't really matter right now because I don't have everything and I'm not going to try to min-max it. Other than that, the aspects I showed you, just get ones that would increase damage for your firewalls, right? So like I just put this weapon on because I found an ancestral weapon in World Tier 4. So once I got to World Tier 4, I started looting ancestral items at level 61, and you could equip them at 61. So you'll see like this says 62, this says 62. I think this one, it probably doesn't say anything anymore, but that's what's cool about getting to World Tier. Man, that is sweet. That getting to World Tier 4 right away is actually really beneficial for like geared upgrades and everything like that. So in terms of leveling, I've seen a lot of guides out there, and I don't like that a lot of people just kind of like grind through Domon's tunnels, or they just grind Champion Demise over and over again to level. I want to experience everything the game has to offer. Also, I'm getting mats for like Varshan while I'm doing this stuff. I'm getting Living Steel. I'm getting mats to do vaults. So I'm getting all these shattered stones, elemental cores, pearl of wardings. I'm farming things on the map so I could actually get different mats to make potions, things like that. Forgotten Souls, Veiled Crystals. So that's kind of like my 2 cents. Is I like to kind of like go through and play everything. I will recommend, absolutely. So you can notice this is empty and this PvP zone is not. These are so fast to do. So you could get some crazy quick Grim Favors here. That's 9 right there. I went and got these like in 25 minutes when I was doing cardio this morning. Yeah, we still did the cardio. Give me a like on the video for still doing cardio after playing for 15 hours, getting 4 hours of sleep, back at it again. Went and did cardio first, walked my dog, ate some breakfast. Now you need a sub to the channel because we are 30 subs away. Can you believe it? We are 30 subs away from hitting our goal of 1,000 subs. Man, that is crazy. We are doing so good. So thank you guys so much. All right, so back at this, we want to do all the the events that have the Trio Whispers. If you look, I have 35,000 gold, and that's actually, or 35 million gold. And we want to have a lot of gold because we're going to be redoing the builds when we, get higher level. We're going to be using enchanting. We're going to use a lot of that gold up. So like events like this right here, like I would probably go do this next because there's a lot of Trio Whispers in here. But we want to do them where we could also get arcane tremors, so when we do vaults we could get more pearls awarding. I'll make a video just around that so you guys get a little bit more understanding if you haven't learned it yet. But there is a lot to do in the game, and I think it's fun to explore. And this build though is very, very good. Try it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is going to help you level fast and efficient, which I like. That's kind of what I had for the video today, or for right now. I'll probably post one later. I have off today. I'm still going to be grinding, still going to be working at it. Let me know in the comments if you made it this far in the video and you think I should stream today too. So let me know. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. I really, really appreciate it.